Welcome in. This is the Crystal Guardian here to do a reading for the collective. Let's call in our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Let us know anything that we need to know today during this reading. Give us your divine guidance and wisdom. Any negative energies being sent our way, please return it back to the sender. We ask this in the name of the Most High. Let's get into this reading. Okay, we have deja vu. There's history, happened in the past, repeated patterns, and twin flame. Reflection of soul, mirrored emotions, your other half, shared feelings, and then this one popped out. Blind, searching for answers, blinded to the truth, watching you online, wanting to know. Okay, we have clown come out here. Degrading appearances, shame, and humiliation. We have call, hearing from, conversation, talking, unblocking. Past, there is history, it happened, left behind, looking back. We have time, needing time, now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. We have lust, forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, tragedy, that came out in the reverse. And we have gamble, taking a risk, poker face, not showing feelings, rolling the dice, and that also came out in the reverse. Let's just take the bottom of the deck. Energy, shattered, crushed, sadness, broken-hearted, panic attack. Okay, so we have a deja vu. This is about repeated cycles. Twin flame, searching for answers with blind here. Clown, gamble in the reverse. Shattered, lust is in the reverse. Time, needing time, now is not the time. Time will bring you unexpected changes. The past, it happened, left behind, looking back, and a call. So this is some kind of twin flame connection. You could be this person's twin flame, or this could be someone you believed was your twin flame. They've trapped you in cycles here. They took a gamble. It didn't work out. This was in a third-party romantic situation here with lust coming out in the reverse. It did not pan out. This gamble that they took, moving to these third parties. Now they're feeling like a clown. They're shattered because they can't pull you back into these same cycles anymore. This cheating on you, taking this gamble, moving away from you to a third party, left you shattered and brokenhearted. Now they're hoping that they could come back in. They're watching you with blind being here. This is about they're watching you, wanting to know what you're doing. You're going to be hearing from this person in time. You might not hear from them right now, but you will be hearing from them in time. They're hoping that you can look past what they did. So with the deja vu being out here, they might have done this to you numerous times in the past. Now they're looking to call you to get back in because it's worked before with the deja vu out here in these cycles. Why is deja vu out here? We have the star come out under this deja vu. And the star is about hope, hopefulness. So they're hoping with the star here that they can pull you back into these cycles that they've kept you in. They've done this before. They've hurt you before. They've taken gambles. They've put you in third-party situations. They've left you shattered before in the past. You've forgiven them because you felt like they were your twin flame. Let's see why we have here come out. Yes, this was a past lover. They're hoping that you put your sword down with them as you have done in the past, that you don't have boundaries, but I feel like you're getting boundaries. Also, with the Queen of Swords being in reverse, this is a liar. This is someone who lies and betrays you on a regular basis. They were in devil energy when they were lusting and taking these gambles to hurt you. We also have the King of Swords here in the reverse. Yeah, this person is a liar, and they want you to keep your guard down against them. They want to pull you back into these same repeated cycles over and over again. King of Pentacles being out here. This is somebody who is not stable. They might hold things over your head, materialistic things, trying to suck you back in to a relationship. They come in with a lot of false promises that they have no intentions on fulfilling. The Sun being out here in the reverse, this is someone who's in a depressed energy right now, maybe because you're not letting them pull you back into these cycles. They're going to come in offering you equal give and take with this phone call out here. But with this spread, this is a liar. This is someone in devil energy. You can't trust anything that they say. They're upset now because you're pulling away from them, because you found out about what they were doing, because this gamble that they took didn't pan out and now they feel like a clown. So they're going to come in offering you equal give and take, but it's just going to be to pull you back into this cycle again. Now, why is twin flame out here? Like I said, you might have felt that this person was your twin flame. We have the Ten of Pentacles come out. It was in the reverse when I was shuffling. This is about generational wealth. This is about building a life with somebody, creating prosperity for generations to come, building a family, building a home. So you might have felt like this was somebody that you were going to share the rest of your life with, you were going to have your happily ever after with. With the Page of Wands being here in the reverse, this person is just holding you back. And with the Ace of Cups coming out in the reverse, this is just going to lead to emotional turmoil. They're not your twin flame. You're just going to take an emotional loss by being with this person. Okay, why is blind out here? Hierophant in reverse. This is somebody who uses their power over you, whether it's financial power, an emotional power, a mental control. They use that against you. They poke at your weak spots in order to get to you. Right now, they're watching you. They're waiting to see when the opportune time is to come in for you to let your guard down so they can come back into your life. Why is blind out here? Let's see. The World card came out with the World, that this is the end of a cycle. So you might have had enough of this person, gotten fed up, told them to leave you alone. Or they could have pushed you away and told you it was over because they were lusting after a third party and took a gamble on a third party. and it didn't pan out, and now they're turned into a clown. So now, even though they close out a cycle with you, they're watching to see when they can come back in, or if they can come back in. We have the Two of Pentacles here. They're juggling something. They might even still be with this third party, but things aren't going well over there. They could still be juggling you with this third party. They're trying not to close out a cycle, either with you or this third party. They're trying to keep juggling the both of you. They want to keep you trapped in a cycle. What they thought was better than you didn't work out. Now they're feeling like a clown. I feel like this person dumped you for somebody else, closed out the cycle with you. Then it didn't pan out over here with this lust and gamble being in the reverse. Now they want to come back in, but they want to come back in to juggle you with this third party. You are now in your Empress energy. They see that. That's another reason why they want to come back in, because what they ran to wasn't as good as what they had. They're losing money here with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This third party might be taking them broke. With the Three of Pentacles here, they put you in a third party, because we have the three people here. They thought they were going to do better over here. They were lusting after someone else. It's not working out for them. Now with the Three of Wands here, they want to see if they can move forward with you again before they get rid of this third party. And now they're feeling like a clown because they walked away from you. With the Three of Swords here, he's looking towards this direction and away from this. So he walked away from you to go over here and play around with these people. And it ended up not panning out. His ships didn't come in with the third party. So now he's going to try to circle back around towards you, he or she. Because there are women that do this too. Okay. With the clown here, now we have the Ten of Wands coming out. They're feeling burdened because things didn't go the way they planned. They took a loss with this gamble here. Now they're burdened. We saw with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They're losing money. They're losing shit. Okay. Yeah, they're Seven of Wands here. They're feeling like a clown because everything they did to you, betraying you with this lust here, whoever they walked over to, ended up putting them in competition with their own third parties. So the third party had third parties, and now they feel like a clown because their third party, whoever this person ran off to be with, is doing the same thing to them that they did to you. So now they're having to compete for this person. They wanted you to compete for them against these third parties with this lust here. Now they're burdened because the third party is off cheating on them and doing the same thing to them that they did to you. So now they don't want you to walk away. With the Eight of Cups being here in the reverse, they walked away from you because they thought something was better. Now they're regretting it. They want to come back. You might have walked away from them, and now they're trying to get you to come back. They don't want you to cut them off completely. They feel like a clown. They're going to come in trying to start a new beginning with you. With the Fool being here, they're going to try to start over with you. They're going to come in with some immature, half-assed love offer. They're going to pose as a King of Cups. But if anything, this person is a King of Cups in the reverse. They're emotionally manipulative. They're immature with the Page of Cups being here. They're emotionally immature. They're going to try to come back and start some new beginning with you with the Fool being here. They don't want you to walk away from the situation because now they are in the same competitive energy, burdened energy that they put you in with this third party. Okay, why is gamble out here? Why is gamble out here in the reverse? So we know their gamble didn't pay off. Okay, I'm going to pull from the bottom of the deck. Okay, with the gamble, didn't pay off. This person was a sneak with the Seven of Swords being here in the reverse. This is about somebody who's a liar, a cheater, a thief, a sneak. He's running off with the swords. With it being in the reverse, this was the energy they were in when they were playing you. It didn't work out. They lost out. Didn't pan out for them the way they thought it was going to be. They thought that they were going to go towards their 10 of Cups with this third party that they were lusting over, and that didn't happen. They thought they were going to be over there celebrating. It didn't work out. Now they're sitting here contemplating calling you, trying to get back into your energy. They're going to move slow about it with Knight of Pentacles being here because they feel like a fool at this point. They want to call you. They want to get back with you, but they feel like an idiot because they probably said and did the most when they were dumping you or doing whatever they were doing. They were playing in your face. They left you shattered. What they did or thought they were going to get over here, they thought they were moving towards their 10 of Cups. It didn't work out. Now they feel like an asshole because they were playing in your face about it just to hurt you. So with the call here, we have the Eight of Wands being in the reverse. Now, Eight of Wands in the upright is about fast movement and communication. So that in the reverse, they're holding back from this phone call. They're going to make it, but they're waiting for the right time to do it because they feel like a jackass. They feel like a clown. That's why the Knight of Pentacles came out here. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So they do want to call you. They do want to communicate. They do want to get back in to your energy to repeat these cycles over and over again. But they're holding back right now. They're hoping that time can heal this. Time can make you forget, can numb the pain a little bit. They're going to try to play on the past with you here. On nostalgia. Let's get more on this call. Why is call out here? Okay, with the Queen of Cups, and this could be your energy. You might be more emotionally stable now that you've gotten away from them. We did see the Empress come out. So you might be gaining your emotional and mental clarity at this point. Since getting away from this person. Let's see, why is call out here? This one wanted to come out. Okay, Four of Cups. Yeah, this person thought that they had something better. They overlooked you with the Four of Cups here. They overlooked your blessing, the blessing that you are. They were too busy focusing on third-party situations, their options, what else was out there, instead of seeing the blessing that was right in front of their face. Now they feel like a fool because of that. And that's why they're going to be contacting you. Why is past out here? We have the Ace of Swords. So now they've gained mental clarity. You might have gained mental clarity on what this person is really like. You might have your sword up, your boundaries up with this person. And that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid they're going to come in and you're going to reject them. That's why they're holding off on calling you right now. Let's get more about the past. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. So, with the Page of Pentacles out here, this person might have put you in hardships with their immature behaviors. They might have placed financial burdens on you as well. Let's get more. This person is always chasing after something that they thought was better. They thought that their ships were going to come in with someone else. Let's see what else. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups come out in the reverse. This is about an upright wish fulfillment. So they thought they were going to get their wish fulfillment elsewhere. It didn't happen. Now they've realized that with the Ace of Swords being out here, that they're not going to find better elsewhere. And that's why they're going to come in, that the grass was greener with you. So they've gained clarity on that, that they weren't going to receive wish fulfillment with this third party, with this lust coming out in the reverse. They took a gamble. They lost. That's why the Page of Pentacles is out here in reverse. Now they realized the error of their ways, that they screwed up royally. That wish fulfillment lied with you, not with anyone else. So they want to play on the past to come back in, try to get you to feel nostalgic, to miss them, to want to take them back. They're hoping that time will numb the shattered pain of their betrayals. And that's why they're holding off on calling you. They're hoping if enough time passes that you'll get over it and you'll forget about all of the horrible things they've done to you. And you'll move on and be willing to give them a second chance. But it's all just so that they can pull you back into another cycle with them. And if you do, it's just going to be deja vu all over again. Okay, why is time out here? Judgment's been called on this person. Time is out here because they're now receiving karma for what they've done to you. And that's part of the reason that they feel like a fool, because judgment's been called on this situation. This person put you in third parties, lusting after other people. Now, whoever they move on to is putting them in that same energy where they have to compete. We have the High Priestess in reverse. This is about somebody who doesn't follow their intuition. So they didn't follow their intuition. They moved over here to these third parties. They thought the grass was greener over there. They overlooked you. Now they're losing out financially. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We also saw, find it. They're feeling like a clown because now they're being put in the same energy of burden and competition by this third party that they put you in. We saw the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here somewhere. Oh, they're losing out financially. They didn't follow their intuition. Judgment's been called on them. They're now losing out financially, emotionally. And that's why they want to get back in with you too. They feel like when they were with you, things were better. They weren't going through all of this hardship that they're going through now. That's their judgment. That's their karma. They didn't follow their intuition. They were lusting after other people. Let's get lust out here. Why is lust out here? Yeah, they were lusting after other people. They were going in, making romantic offers to somebody else. With the Knight of Cups here, they were immature. They went on thinking that they were going to find love elsewhere. They were lusting after somebody else or multiple other people. They didn't follow their judgment. With Temperance coming out here, you found your balance. You found your peace in this situation. They're trying to find harmony and peace, but it isn't going too well for them because karma's hitting them. Judgment's been called. They're now burdened. They're now feeling like a clown. That's why they want to swing back your way, because they know that balance, they hadn't balanced when they were with you. They weren't in this crazy, burdened, chaotic, competitive energy. They weren't losing shit when they were with you. Now they are. They know that peace lies with you. We have the Queen of Wands here. So now they're seeing you. They've gone into hermit mode. They're seeing you as the Queen of Wands. They've done self-reflection, or they're going to do self-reflection here. Now they see you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as their wish fulfillment. They see that you are where abundance lies. The King of Wands out here is about somebody who sees the big picture, sees the big picture. They overcome adversity. They're mature. So they're trying to get into this kind of energy, whether they're a man or a woman. They want to be seen as the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. They're trying to level up after going into hermit mode. They're trying to find balance in their life after they went and made a love offer to somebody else because they were lusting and that didn't pan out. Now, whether this person has actually gone in and done the self-healing and the growth depends on the situation. They could have realized the errors of their ways. They could be trying to find harmony and balance. But with Deja Vu coming out in the first position, I don't know. This was their karma. Getting involved with this third party was their karma, because this third party did everything to them that they've done to you. You wouldn't have been able to do these things to this person. You wouldn't have been able to put them in this burdened energy because you're not that kind of person. They needed to go over with whoever they went with that could hurt them in a way that they've hurt you in the past. They needed to go over there. Whoever this third party was a karmic that was sent into their lives to teach them a lesson. All right, so I'm not going to take all of these, too many. I'm just going to take the bottom. So they've left you shattered here. Now they're feeling shattered because everything that they've done to you, they've gotten back. And probably even more with this third party, this karmic third party. Now with the Knight of Swords being here, they want to come in. They want to come rushing back towards you with the Knight of Swords. But at this point, there's been too much conflict between the two of you with the Five of Wands here. There's been too many tower moments. This person created a lot of towers in your life, a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, a lot of fighting. They've left you shattered. They know this. They want to come in this Knight of Swords energy rushing your way. But they know with all the damage that they've caused you, that if they were to do that, they would get shot down immediately. So that's why they're trying to take their time. They're trying to plot and plan before they contact you. And this could be your twin flame. They might be evolving now after everything. They might have learned the error of their ways. They are feeling like a clown. Things they did didn't pan out. So, I mean, you have to use your discernment before you go back into this cycle, whether you really believe that this person has changed, if you want to accept them back. Some of you might want to be back with this past person. Some of you might be like, no freaking way in hell am I ever taking this idiot back. So it depends on the person. This reading is general, and you just need to use your discernment. But whether you decide to take this person back or not, you have free will. It's your choice. I would say go slow. Have your boundaries up. Have your guard up if you do decide to give this person a second chance. Don't let them come rushing right back in this Knight of Swords energy. Really go slow. Have boundaries in place for your protection. Watch this person. Make sure they have changed. Watch out for red flags. All right. So I feel like, I mean, like I said, it depends. This reading is general. There are different people watching. You might want this past person back. But with this Shattered card coming out here, and then we have the Six of Swords. This is about sailing on to calmer waters. And then we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So this person put you through it. They betrayed you. They stabbed you in the back. You're coming out of this energy now. You're sailing on to calmer waters. The Wheel of Fortune being here in the reverse. This person doesn't want this cycle to close out. I feel like you've closed this cycle out. You're going on to good fortune. You're sailing on to these calmer waters. You're moving on. They're receiving negative karma here, why it's in the reverse. This is their karma, that they're going to feel like a clown. They're now getting stabbed in the back by the third party karmic that they put you in competition with. You're over here in your Nine of Pentacles energy now. You're following your intuition. You're gaining your financial independence. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. They're dealing with negative karma. This is after they stabbed you in the back. Now they're experiencing this Ten of Swords with this third party karmic that they're with. You're sailing on to calmer waters. So after they shattered you with this Ten of Swords, you sailed on to calmer waters. Now they're over here feeling like a clown because the gamble that they took did not pay out. Lusting over these third parties. They're now in burden. They're now having to defend their spot. They wish they never walked away from you. You're gaining balance. Expect a call to come in from them because now they're regretting that they didn't see what was right in front of them the whole time. They're going to be slow about this call, but they're just trying to pull you back into the same cycles that you've already experienced with them in the past. So that is the reading. Like I said, use your discernment with this person if you decide to give them a second chance. I feel like with these last cards coming out here, though, like you've moved on, you're gaining your independence, you've closed out this cycle, you have had enough of being stabbed in the back by this person. Their reckless energy has created a lot of towers in your life. They've put you in a lot of drama and chaos. And at this point, I feel like you're just over it. But like I said, there are some of you who do want your past person back. It's up to you. You do have free will. Just keep your boundaries up. Take things slow. If you do decide to go back with this person, take your time with this person. Don't just let your guard down around them. Actually watch, use your discernment, make sure they've actually changed before you go getting caught up with them in another toxic cycle. Okay, so that is the reading. If you liked it, if it resonated with you, drop a like, comment, or subscribe. We'll catch you in the next reading. Have a great day. Bye-bye.